So I haven't actually made one of these videos before. This is the first ever time that I'm playing with Mabel. But this is a legacy household, so we'll be following her children, hopefully for a bunch of generations. I did actually build this house for my sim specifically. It's just a little studio type place. She has this little kitchen, and she is a high school student. So I think the first thing that we need to do is have her come and sit and do some homework. Because Mabel, in my mind, she moved away from home, she wants to make a life for herself, and that means that she has to get good grades, get a degree, and I think just really start and earn a lot of money so that the future generations don't have to live in quite as small of a house. And there she is, already done. I also wanted to be a sort of painter, but I think because you can have sort of school, after school activities, so I wanted to have one of those. Is that her?
Ah.
Oh, that's a bit scary. I think that might be a teacher or a... as her neighbour. So no pressure there. But I think I wanted to be a studious person, but I also wanted to have passion. Something cheap would be good. Maybe she should be a cheerleader. I do think she could be quite a sporty person. And then she could be popular and make a bunch of friends. So she needs... Okay. So she also likes video games. We could maybe have her do that. Is it worth her studying for the exam? No, because it's only the beginning of the week.
Oh, noosh,
Plenty
noosh.
of time.
Widaba.
But we'll send her for a jog. Her outfits, I did try, which is quite sad to say, because they're not that good. But we can see. I want it to be a sim that evolves with time and experience. It's the library. I might need to send her to a gym because this is going up so slowly, and she needs level 2 before she can be promoted. Although I suppose we have quite a while. How... I don't know why I'm doing it that way. Oh, that's a really good point, actually. Is that actually... Yeah, okay. So normal lifespan, she has got some time, but not that much time. So we want to get her into a good university. We could try and get her to... If we got her to graduate early, which is a thing, we could send her to university early and get a head start. That sometimes is quite helpful. Especially because she is living alone, so... Oh. Yeah, that's also a good point. We might be able to get her a job. Maybe odd jobs would be better. Shall we just check on her needs? Make sure that she's doing that, and we can have her do... Let's go Franks and Beans. We're not about to be cheap. You know, she's living on her own, she has a lot to do. Okay, first meal officially made. Have a grab some of that and then put the rest in the fridge. She is a bit bored. I suppose we could try and have her start painting now. Because as well, if we do want her to go to university, presumably it'd be best to give her a fine arts degree. Although I suppose we could give her a different degree and have fine arts be something that she just enjoys doing as like a hobby. And we could try and buy her a tablet and have her do maybe freelance work to get her through university. But then what else would she do? I suppose we can see. It's her first day of life. We can let her off if she doesn't have all of her plans sorted out yet. These are
I do.
her outfits. So we have 2 everyday outfits because I think sometimes it gets a bit boring when they see the exact same thing every single time they get dressed. So she's got 2. One's a bit more sporty, one's a bit more like, I think, cowboy fashion is like a thing now. I'm not super fashionable. It's hard for me to make fashionable Sims. But she's got this sort of silk dress for, because she obviously has to go to like prom. Athletic wear, which is quite simple, but little bunny slippers. Again, sort of the cowboy sort of thing. A little bit of swimwear. And then, I don't know, I think she's very much a teen. And when she ages up and stuff, we can always choose new outfits for her. But she's figuring herself out. She's living alone. Her and her black nail polish against the world, which is... It's taking her a really long time to do this painting, which probably won't even be worth anything because it's her first ever painting. Okay, so it didn't make back the amount that it cost, but it was only a loss of 5 simoleons, which is why you start making small paintings when you're doing that. Is that actually... It is increasing her fun, but her social is bad, so I think I'll have her go... After this painting's finished, we'll have her go and meet some people at the boba tea place, if it's still open. It's only 5 PM, surely. I mean, it's The Sims. I don't think opening times are a thing in The Sims 4. They were in The Sims 3, but they were a very annoying thing in The Sims 3. There we go. We've made a profit. She's officially a professional artist. I'm going to travel. So, wonderful. We could have her go and meet Sydney, but I also feel like she hasn't actually met Sydney, and I don't know why she has his number. So we'll go to Thrifty. Yeah. And then I think we could have her go to the pier or something. At some point. Maybe the park. Just meet some people before school starts tomorrow. See, this is a young adult. She is a teen. We could have her be friends. Because Ash is the one whose advice we're taking anyway.
Not being broody. There gaba.
Oh, they get along quite well.
Hemba believe? Huh? Oh, Panadayola. Class.
Props, maybe?
Leba. Kumba. Zugni. Plevars. Levite Bane. Verdoiba Fala Yadib.
I feel like these
Gane
Sims,
Ansa.
they're not quite the trendy
Can I
Sims.
game? Oh, that's your tape.
Your order. I think that's my preference, but you know.
Floof, goffa,
It's cute that
sepane.
they have like a little break room.
Rinshu.
I wish this wasn't decorative though. I think they made a jewelry pack, which I don't have. But I think it would be cute if they could transform this into like a usable thing where you could buy and sell homemade jewelry. I wonder, I'll have a do the about thing. Create fashion looks and sell them. Hype them and sell those too. Okay. I might not do that with this sim. We could maybe make this world the world where we base our sims and have them build the legacy house in another lot. I do plan on building like a bigger, proper house. He definitely hasn't worn that outfit any other time that I've seen him. You talk to yourself. Come on, babe. I can't be doing that.
Samba.
Okay,
Suli Tway.
I think we'll have a talk
Walkay.
to you, and then we'll also have a talk to
Almost.
Cassandra.
Bit
Bit of a shame,
Malbin.
really, because
Floy Masharnu.
figure out
Ah, yoyum.
I just wanted to have friends when she goes to school. I think it's quite sad when you go and then your sims don't know anybody.
Lamar,
It happens
Amibi.
sometimes, and then they have no one to go to
Believe his
school
apple.
with,
Ebony slurp.
which isn't what I want for her at all. Luna looks different too. I'm
Pishanoi.
imagining it's just because it's like warm outside or something. But even then, that doesn't make sense because the outfits do not look very cooling.
Huh.
I think she's just tired. So sent her to bed. Have I? I didn't. Okay, brilliant. We'll try and save some money on the bills. Does that matter when it's a rental? Actually, that's a really good point. This is a rental. It wasn't originally. This was supposed to be a 2-story house. I turned it into a little rental because I think this is quite a cute studio. I think I changed some things from when I made it smaller. Originally, the version that I sort of did on the video, it's a bit bigger. But this, I made it slightly cozier because I think the vibe of it being, obviously it's not a studio because this is technically a different room, but her bedroom being in a sort of separate space was not something I wanted. I wanted it to very much feel like this is the only apartment that she could afford, that this is her trying to make it on her own. I did sort of consider making her parents, but then that would have been so much effort to try and get them into the sort of right place. And I think as well it would be actually kind of sad if she moved out in high school away from her parents and then had a good relationship with them, because what's the point? So I wanted this to just be her beginning. But it's quite cute. She has bookshelves. I tried to make it sort of decorative as well as just, you know, nothing too extravagant. Her bathroom, obviously, you could argue that the sink is a bit fancy, but it's the basics. It's stuff that, you know, the people downstairs, they gave her. The bin, I'm hoping, will give her some money, and then when she sort of grows and her space grows, there'll be more. Oh, I'm gonna skip because there's so much time. It's the only problem with The Sims, it used to sort of wake them up basically when they needed it. Now they will just wake up at what, less than 4 AM? Okay, you go to the toilet.
Band boy. Chonky
What's-
Bimba.
The first puberty changes. Okay. Well,
Oh.
We'll
Bae.
apply some facial cleanser then. Because apparently that mirror is quite tall. Might shrink that down. Yeah, just so that she can see it a bit better, and then we'll do the apply facial cleanser thing again, and then give us a breakfast. Although I might 2 hours. Okay, that's not too bad. I just don't want to give her like.
Oh.
Ooh, and I'll have her wash her hands. But I don't want her to eat and then go to class and then be starving halfway through her first class, because that would be a nightmare.
Job my blurfin.
Is your acne worsening? I genuinely can't see anything on your face.
Oh.
Literally flawless woman. But okay.
Huh.
So this is just, I guess, while we have a spare hour, this is her ambitions. She wants to be a friend of the world.
Ah.
Again, she's starting off on her own. She wants people to be her friends. She wants people to like her. She wants to have a successful
Oh.
life in
Yes.
assets. That's her aim. So I don't actually know what I wanted to do at university. I'm thinking that I'm going to figure that out. Oh. Okay. These are new. I've never seen these before.
Oh.
Are these like the... I mean, this obviously is like due to the new pack. Okay, so we'll just go for the first day of school and hopefully everything goes fine, because clearly she's going through it at the moment. But her traits: creative, gregarious, and loyal. So there's Morgan. I don't know if Morgan's her kind of person. Molly might be. But I think before we have anyone, we'll have her talk to the principal. This is in fact her neighbour. So she is neighbours with the principal.
Oh.
Which is
Truly.
really unfortunate, actually. Sorry to say it.
Didn't pay your dish. Can't Kuya Taru. Bakinja.
It takes a really long time
Oh.
to get through a single
Way
interaction.
be.
Sawata, Bima.
Okay, claim a locket. Somebody has claimed that one by the looks of it, so we'll claim the one next to that.
Bima parts
And then Cassandra is talking to Molly.
Oh.
Okay, stop. And go to class.
Neeb. Finnegrad.
Laderna. Your Wissa Smeeba Wanjini.
Chinoy. Bancha Dorna.
It's the one
A
that's
frosh
like brown
quunk?
with grey in it.
Yibs.
I very
Yabosa
rarely
Brop
see
One
things that have
Penner.
that naturally.
Sagreep
Which is a
Yafarzi.
shame. I think it's nice that
Sikalau.
they tried to sort of do
Shishata Bryn Choop.
colours.
Quexel Plus.
Wissa Uxen on Legan Sinushmeeba. Bajal Jaquan. That.
Sneeba Polynide. Sagreep Yafarzi.
Oh, okay.
Suli.
She wants to be friendly,
Oh.
can-
Rolshba Quex and Os.
share ideas, I guess. And then get a tortilla wrapped hot dog. That sounds... I'm gonna cancel Talk Like a Fire Day. Sorry to be boring, but
Yes.
no.
Yaba. With a harfine.
Oh my gosh, where have you gone?
Pima.
You haven't
Blashu.
Snibara Wani. Correct.
ordered your food.
Annoying.
Yes. One. Arvin.
Did someone just...
Oh.
Kanumi. Lucas, you're up.
May I help you?
Rezo
Gibson Giroux.
Cribs Kubarao. Womp.
Snibara.
Yibs.
Okay.
Yum.
She has time. It's okay.
Honorable right.
You know that the timing in The Sims is off when they have to give you 2 hours for lunch just because that's how long it takes to order, receive food, and do the only other task that they set you. Okay. She actually seems interested in class, which is good. I've had Sims that have just walked out. Like, I'll sit them down and then they'll just walk away. She seems okay. She doesn't need... Okay, this one's the women's bathroom. I usually end up so there's the women's and then there's the men's, but they have the doors on them that actually stop Sims from using them. So I usually end up using the gender neutral ones because I just can never remember which is which. Which is weird because I actually use specifically like female Sims quite a lot. Oh, but you know what? She can do that. She can do that in 10 seconds. Chill. Really? Think
Zoning.
that's annoying. Okay, yeah, outside is fine too. It's what I totally meant. Who does she have it?
Oh.
She has a crush on Cassandra. Okay. Sydney. You can't? No. No.
A
I
movie
mean,
roll.
don't get me wrong.
Run
We're
out.
friends,
So
but
it's
we've been
go.
for literally like
Torky.
24
Louisa.
hours.
Louisa.
Maybe less.
Movie. It's a bitty.
No,
Ready?
Stop talking to this teenager. You're evil.
Scuba chew. Hell boy. His arms can.
Because the thing is as well, I think she's probably gonna have... Okay, go for a jog. If she goes for a jog, then we'll have her have a shower. She can do a little painting. Is she hungry? She's a little bit hungry. So we'll have her eat some dinner, and then she doesn't have the performance yet to have the higher level of homework. Okay. That's fine. And then when she goes to bed, I think that'll be it for this first episode. And then hopefully next episode something a little bit more exciting will happen. We can have a go, maybe look at jobs. Oh, she's very stinky. Is she? Well, she's almost a level 2 fitness. Hopefully she'll level up. Yeah, her painting skill. So now she can actually upgrade to the next sort of... Is she a C student? She is. She's a C student. So we'll hopefully get her to a B student very soon. And then... Yeah. So you can go to sleep. So yeah, I don't know when I'll be doing more of this. Any suggestions for hobbies, people that she should be friends with, any of that sort of stuff, leave comments and I'll see those, figure it out. I'm pretty excited to see where she can go. I think she has a lot of potential, and I love the idea of building a big legacy home that adapts for each individual that ends up living there. I want there to be a big graveyard that eventually gets filled up with all of these people. And because we're only playing on normal lifespan, that should happen pretty quickly. Well, Sims quickly, which still isn't that fast. But yeah, I think that's it for this episode, and I'll see you soon.